Welcome to the Astraea server. I am Old Schleg Dog, but you can call me Dog. Today we're switching it up in every way I can think of. A brand new skin, a fresh new reputation, and my nether portal on the roof is going to get a massive glow up. Oh, and we're gonna try and avoid getting banned from the server. We'll need all the focus we can muster. For today, anyway. Now let's throw it over to a title montage. Almost every player on Astraea has their own custom skin. Some more than a few, like a Minecraft mood ring. Take CreativeVillages, for example. Or no, don't take her because we love our CV. Before joining the server, I just played as Steve. I wasn't making videos, I wasn't even posting screenshots of my builds, so I never even pressed F5. To be honest, my character never showered or even brushed his teeth. Who was he trying to impress? No one? Yeah, my character is a worse introvert than I am. Projection and dissociation are my real-life hobbies. So when I joined Astraea, I downloaded the first skin that made me laugh, mostly because it looked like real-life me. But it was made back in 2019, and if I'm gonna do this Minecraft YouTube thing properly, then running around with someone else's creation is super lame. So let's do something about it. And whoopah! My official skin change. Ah ha 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 ha! Thank you so very much to CV for accepting my ridiculous commission. She brilliantly captured my 2025 self, from tan work boots to black bandana. She even did right by the beard shape on the sides. The old skin was more like a bushy goatee now that I'm looking at it. Yikes. Yeah, that's one handsome Minecraft skin if I do say so myself. It's time to take these pixels out for a night on the town. Is anyone at spawn? Hello? No, no one over here. Hello? Anyone? Whoa. Anyone down here? No. No one's on tab list either. Unless they're hiding. Anyone here? How about here? Ah, damn. Why is the server so empty? Hello? Damn it. I wonder if CV is home. Hello? CV? I'm wearing your skin. Wait, no. Where is everyone? There is no one around to check out my skin change. That's kind of anticlimactic. No, that's really anticlimactic. Without any reactions, this video is going to get really boring really fast. There's only so many times I can cut back to myself and expect it to be funny. Astraea is a chill server. People log in for a couple hours and then call it a day. That's normal adult gamer behavior. So it's easy to miss other players simply because our work schedules do not mix. But I am on vacation in real life this week. I can stay up to all hours of the day and night, waiting for someone to log on. And when they do, I'm gonna hunt them down. Whoa, that sounds super dark and weird. I didn't mean it like that. I'm so sorry. What I meant to say is, I'm going to force them to acknowledge my skin change. And I think I found the inspiration to do it properly.
This week, each one of you has a homework assignment. You're gonna go out, you're gonna start a fight with a total stranger. You're gonna start a fight, and you're gonna lose.
And that is how I'm gonna do it. One by one, I'm gonna start throwing hands. And in the aftermath of my death, my player head will remain. They will be forced to look upon my beautiful new visage. My new branding starts with a marketing campaign that weaponizes violence. And it's only downhill from here. No, wait, it's uphill from here. No, it's downhill from here. No, it's uphill. Which one is less tragic? Oh, and our first victim, our dear friend Randy, has logged on. Let's go. First things first, I gotta dress down. Sure, I don't want them to damage my sweet diamond drip, but really I want them to see my full skin change, while they're beating me down. Now we go to Dine Map. This makes hunting my fellow strays way easier. Just click the face and note the coordinates. There he is, unsuspecting, unaware. Let's switch to flashback mod to give you the best seat in the house. And now we fly. That went perfect. No doubt he's patting himself on the back right now with his chin held high. Warrior. And my head is his trophy. Yikes, that felt really weird to say out loud. And then to hear multiple times during editing. Maybe I should take a break from Minecraft. Nah. Oh, hey, look, new victims. I mean friends. Look, new friends. Wait, that was not supposed to happen. I guess I'll have to try it again. Why won't she fight back? Surely there's something I can do to... Well, there's always the happy ghast. I'm trying to toe the line of wholesome cartoon violence, somewhere between Looney Tunes and Pokemon. But is my rebranding campaign really worth the risk of creating the Astraea version of John Wick? And there it is. I gotta make them feel like they earned my player head as a trophy. I can't just lie down and surrender. It's gotta be a fight. But I still gotta lose. I haven't lost sight of that yet. Not yet. Give me time though. Huh. That didn't go as planned either. Kinda feel like I'm gaining a reputation around the server. Like they know what to expect when I'm on the tab list. Or maybe they can just smell my aftershave in the air. This requires more testing. Yeah, they know I'm coming. Word has definitely spread. And according to the tab list and Discord, I have run out of volunteers. I mean, victims. What? This isn't scripted fun. What are you talking about? Cough. Everyone now knows that I have a brand new skin. It's just that none of them seem really happy about it. I only say that because there's an open motion in Discord to rename me from Dog to Dick. But I can't turn back now. This is the new me. A rebel, Dottie. A loner.
I'm a loner, Daddy. A rebel.
Newly commissioned custom skin and a new Take No Prisoners personality. I feel like a real Minecraft YouTuber now. I'm ready for clickbait titles and stolen content. Make sure everyone knows, yeah, they do, and guess what? I am a believer too. To be perfectly honest, each video is a bit of a grind, and it's almost worse now that I know what I'm getting myself into each time. But here I am, battling through the muck and genuinely believing in myself here. Real life me was the final piece of the puzzle all along. Who would have thought? I might switch up my aftershave to mark the occasion. But word cannot spread across the server and then fizzle out. No, sir. New skin, new dog. We aren't finished until I've done a full-on, top-down rebranding. I want people to know what to expect even when I am not on the tab list. My new branding push continues with something a little less controversial. A nether portal area glow-up. That totally looks like a Barbie Nether dream house, doesn't it? Damn it, I cannot unsee that now. So this is the part where I'm supposed to freak out and overcompensate, right? Because that's what real men do. They panic over a color. Okay, I'll bite. Let's bring a piglin brute into the mix. Those are tough and manly, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I earned this. This victory is sweet. With the piglin brute stranded in the middle of that pond, my nether portal has regained a bit of that edge that this Barbie house needed. In fact, the entire nether roof hub is undergoing its own upgrade. Proud to say that I started the momentum on this project, and my fellow strays have pitched in as well. Look at their builds. Look at the hours of effort that went into making this place look cool and still be spawn-proof. That is functional art. Oh look, more animals. And these ones aren't being guarded by CV. No, I wouldn't actually do it. I just wanted to show off our little menagerie. This is Portal Croctector, Portal Protector, or just Hector, Moordle Cowtector, Porktool Protector, Paradol Protector, Portal Puptector, and the OG Purtle Protector. And that is all the time I have for this session. I'll log back in tomorrow and pick up where I left off. Later.
The next day.
What? What is this? Did the motion in Discord pass? I thought it was just a change in name. What the hell? Okay, so I jumped onto Discord and I tagged the admin team to try to log on. The person who responded first was Asumi, the server owner. I was indeed banned, but only temporarily. Asumi wanted to have a conversation with me first. So, of course, I agreed and I was allowed to log on. And this is what happened next. Okay, so the consequences to my actions have left me a fighting chance. I don't know who the Astraea champion will be, but I cannot expect an easy fight. And if I lose this, I'll have to restart my channel from a new server. But don't fret, because I do have a few tricks up my sleeve. First up is getting geared out, and that means netherite. But I don't have time to farm wool, make beds, or blast my way through the nether. Just me, a potion of fire resistance, and my trusty pickaxe. And go! Alright, I have netherite armor and a sick netherite sword. That gets me most of the way prepared. Now the tricks to guarantee my victory. Weakness potions worked well enough on Brutus, so they should work just fine against the Astraea champion, whoever that will be. Let's see, potions of slowness and poison-tipped arrows. They won't know what hit them. No. Maybe that's not such a good idea. I mean, being a major pain in the ass is what almost got me banned in the first place. So was it really wise to try to cheat my way out of those consequences? It's not like the other players are gonna forget what happened here. Oh. Think I might have to play this one straight. The champion has been chosen, and it is our dear friend Randy Bishop, who was the very first victim of my marketing campaign, so it's very fitting that he's the fighter at the end. Astraea is the goddess of justice, and she will decide my fate atop this volcano. Here goes, well, everything I have. Oh, I did it. I won. Oh my god, I won. I beat Randy legit. Yes! Yes! I can stay on Astraea. Yes! Yes! So, do you want a little peek behind the scenes? Welp, this skin change actually happened while I was making my very first video, and I've been playing a bit of a shell game with it ever since. I completely forgot to change into my old skin for the action montage in the first video. See, that is very clearly my brand new beard shape. This wasn't even the first version of my new skin. You can see in the background of my second video where my head is wearing a lighter color bandana. I forgot to take that down before I hit record. And now that I have officially transitioned to the new skin, that headache is over. Ironically, despite the tumultuous events of this episode, I feel like I blend in much better with this collection of miscreants. We call ourselves Strays, because Asumi adopted us all like so many cats. And yes, things are still a little rough in the video editing department, but I've never done anything like this before, so it's gonna be a process to get everything up to par. I am accepting ideas and suggestions, just leave those in the comments below. But be nice. Along with my brand new skin, my fresh new reputation, and my bitchin' new nether portal, my channel's branding is becoming somewhat cohesive. I'm way too ADHD to do everything all at once, so it's gonna be a process. I was gonna say something clever for my outro, but I don't remember anymore. Ooh, a squirrel. Join me next time as I transform an ugly section of the nether into my village's gothic little sister. Vindicators, brutes, ravagers, and pillagers, it'll be a pirate's dream. A lawless town of endless secrets. Subscribe now and do not miss that upload. Take care of yourselves out there, and I'll talk at you next time.